Greetings, everyone, and Grade here. It's got a moment of pause. Look at the map. What the hell is this map generation? As spawn on the south side as the pink Ayyubids, we have Nulli Secundus. Spawn on the left side of the map, we have DivineDFP, the Mongols. And I'm completely butchering my intro because what on earth is this map? I've seen diagonal, I've seen like cross, but not like this. Oh, what ugliness is this? On this map, the initial stone deposit is 2,400. Great for the Mongols. The Ayyubids. Let's see, let's take a look at the map. Let's just take a better look at this ugly ass map. Got deer deposit in the middle between the two. This and a couple towards more easier for the Mongols. One way out there. Ores here for the Mongols as well. Plenty of gold in the center of the map. Got a bit of gold up here and some gold over here. This map generation, ugh, I just don't like how this map looks. Just looks ugly. Also with some course going on up, he can go for culture ring advancement right now. They may save that for a different age. Keep the House of Wisdom selected since the Ayyubid research does not get popped on up. And he is going for military ring reinforcements, which will give him a free deserator every 2 minutes, as well as allow cavalry units to construct siege weapons. This can easily put a big damper on the Mongols. Mongols always had trouble fighting against Ayyubids, and I'm pretty sure they have the same issue against Ayyubids as well. And with this one free desert raider, he's not really going to be able to go for Keshiks all too well. He is going to try to go for a proxy outpost here. They'll just try and push the way forward. He does have some spearmen already engaging. Does take some torches there. He could have torched it down, but doesn't want to take any more damage. Does have another pair of spearmen there, which could find that villager. Pink's going to just try to lock this place in. Do got a good number of villagers there. And yeah, canceling that's probably a good idea. Berry bush is being seized. Actually just pulls back a little bit farther at the outpost. The Khan is not really needed right here. Maybe a good idea to send him back home with the sheep. Oh wait, he didn't ever cancel this one, did he? The Mongol player does not have enough food to age up, and almost enough gold to age up as well. Now he's going to fight against free desert raiders, which the spearman will do some good work versus them, but it does have 5 melee armor, so the bonus damage is mitigated, but it's still good bonus damage. Does use a speed arrow there, does get inside the outpost as well. He will lose one of these spearmen. Does get some good damage there. The Khan's going to deal a lot less damage, but right now Dark Age Khan only has 2 damage per arrow and can't move and shoot as well. Villager does go down, needs to cancel both outposts. That will give him quite a bit of refund. Going for the Deer Stone right now. It may be worth it to actually go for the Silver Tree. Let's got the trade post up there, put in the corner. It's a good path for trade. This line of tree would force them to go right there, and will probably naturally go on the far side of the map. So the trade is relatively securable and a little bit lucrative. This villager will get stabbed to death by the spearman. Oh, the Khan's still alive. And there's also an opening there. The Khan needs to start falling back to get the sheep home. He needs that sheep. That's quite a bit of sheep there. 6 sheep does provide 1,500 food. And good idea to cancel that outpost, I would say, before it takes any more damage. There's quite a bit of wood stored up as well. I just don't like how the Mongols' current predicament, to say the least. Deerstone is now complete, which will give him good coverage of Yam in his base. You have a villager there. Spearman may charge the way forward. The outpost is taking some severe damage. Taking 19 damage per torch. Does take out one of the Desert Raiders, not bad. And loses more of the Spearmen. Granted, he's not even Hardened Spearman. Hardened Spearman's on the way. Villager taking some hits there. And the outpost is complete, but is ablaze. And yeah, just let it burn down. He has gone for a pair of pastures there, which will give him some good sheep generation that can support the 8 villagers on sheep. The Khan still has a good number of sheep over there he can send back home. One of the sheep are a little bit wounded. Don't worry, buddy, you can make it. Nobody's gone for any economic tax at the moment. Don't have Golden Age Tier 1 just yet either. Good idea to try to force it out sooner rather than later, because plus 10% collection rate for all resources is very good. Apparently, it was actually falsely applying plus 50% for into the last patch, in which he's also now going for culturing advancement, getting his castle, fast castle. The Mongol player is very, very far from aging up. Go for an outpost there. When he sees opponent goes for castle, he may need to go for castle himself. Chance of him fighting camel lancers and other camels is very likely. Keshiks and horsemen are very unlikely going to be useful this entire game. And it's a problem where I really hate the design of the camels in this game. Just minus 20% of all nearby horsemen, regardless of they're attacking the camel or not. It's brutally punishing for cavalry players. This spearman could go down. It's very wounded. He could run and get some stats in return. Golden Age Tier 1, age up. Spearman down. Going for some berries here. Right now, the Khan will probably have to go for a stepper out for extra gold collection. He may, if he gets really pressured, he can go to the Kurultai for a defensive placement. Market now rotating around. He may be eyeing for a bit of trade. Wolf gains some bites there. We do now the Stepward Out being deployed on the field. Stepward Out is a excellent gold landmark. Improves the drop-off rate of gold, that landmark at least, by 50%, which is actually very, very powerful. It will make all of his villagers 50% more effective collecting up gold, and also makes your gold deposits, well, don't exhaust your gold deposits any quicker while getting a good value in return. Seeing his tasking his 11 villagers here on building a separate out, it will effectively give him 16 villagers collecting up gold. Another wolf getting picked off there. A good number of camel riders and camel lancers here. I just don't like the fact that they have basically the same mount. It's really hard to tell the difference between from distance. You have to look at the silver lining in order to see that's the camel lancer, while the copper lining is the desert raider, which does get a bit more pronounced if it actually gets upgraded. We got 4 pastures here. This one is not in the influence of an Ovo. Ambulance is pushed away forward. He does get the towns that are garrisoned on up. Does have a handful of spearmen here. He is, of course, now age 3. He may need to get the veteran spearman research, seeing all those camels. We also got a number of Giloms in the field, so maybe going for crossbow spearmen would be a good composition against the camel lancer Gilom, both which are heavy. Crossbows do get overran, does get some village side at the outposts there, though some of them do get left behind. Can't garrison any more over there because of the towns that are garrisoned. That's why they sort of just stand there. Good damage there. Another one of the camel lancers do go down. Secondary towns are being deployed on the field. Mongol town centers are, of course, also more expensive, costing 900 wood rather than 750 total resources. The Ovo is still collecting quite a bit of stone there. It being 2400 has double the capacity. If it wasn't the times larger stone deposit, it would have been running out very soon. Crossbows engaging the camel lancers and the Gilons. Does use the arrow. He does have Yon Nauxer, so these crossbows can move fast, run away faster than the Gilons charge. And now these Gilons falling back. The Mongol players are going to have to dig in and recover. The secondary town center will help them out the villagers, that's for sure. Of course, he does still get free Desert Raiders, which never hurts. He's not going to upgrade them at the moment. He can always upgrade them later. And he still has access to another age up. Let's see. 10 additional villagers, and all villagers work 10% faster. That's pretty good. This is still worthless. 2,500 wood. I don't even know how to make this one better industry. Tradering Bazaar, that could be useful, but he'd probably go for the advisors for the Ayyubids. The Ayyubids give him plus 20% increased health on 7 military structures. Market right there. Not deploying out any traders just yet. We got a number of crossbows and spearmen here. Camel lancers will be denied. He does have a spring golem placement there. But need a little bit more. Golden Age Tier 2 now active. Those trying to torch down the battering ram. Does have the arrow there. Battering will be warded away. He will lose some villagers, but he does have 2 town centers. They're still behind in village production. Stepward out will help him even out the value. Even though his opponent does have Golden Age Tier 1 increase income, he's not even gone for an economic tax. The Mongol player has gone for some economic tax. Don't really need to spend the mining research when you have the Stepward out there. It's also taking time to collect some deer on the field. Not bad. As well as some berries. The Mongol player has been able to push on the map. And Kesh is significantly worse off with nearby all the Desert Raiders and Camel Lancers in the field. He has to go for infantry composition. Mongols do have limited benefits for infantry. They get all theirs in most of their combat effectiveness does just become available in Imperial Age, in which he can get improved elite army tactics. Crossbows gain some good damage there. He doesn't have another arrow available. The defense arrow against Giloms can be very effective since Giloms rely on more of the high attack speed rather than damage. And the defense arrow would provide counteract quite a bit of damage there. And I really do say people need to go for whistling arrows, whether it be whistling arrows or whistling arrow improved, because 10 seconds or 12 seconds. That's a really long time for whistling arrow. I don't. It really does make a huge difference. As I think about it, plus 5 seconds will give him what? 2, 3 extra arrows from crossbows. 12 seconds will basically give him what? 5? Actually, no. Closer to closer to like 7 extra arrows. Does get defense arrow there, which will improve his armor by 2 or 5 seconds. At this point in time, it's probably better to go for the arrow, attack speed arrow, just due to the nature of how short it is. His opponent wasn't really fully hitting his forces when he activated the defense arrow. Wolf getting some bites there. Does get out some spearmen, or a spearman, not even hardened spearman research. Going for an outpost here, which will give him some extra movement speed to work with. Small number of spearmen here could be very useful. He's not paying close enough attention. He maybe I'm just going straight to the sacred site there, but could have got some good damage there. Yeah, I'm not will be very handy. He needs to go for more melee armor to help deal with the Gilons. He does have blacksmith research as well, so they both have 12 damage. Right now, Pink's doing a good job with the blacksmith research. He went for the increased attack speed, attack damage to counter out the to go along the Gilons, which is a good idea. And since he's fighting against Gilons, so a good idea to go for the defense armor. Agonel now deployed on the field. Sacred side here have been decaptured. Very nice. He does go for a round of walls there. Stepper out now being employed in the center of the map there. Very nice. Though bad placement there can always cause some issues. He needs to pay attention. There we go. Perfect. Didn't lose any mining time. He's still going for the outposts. Going for a number of outposts now. Ovo still has 4 minutes of stone remaining. Yeah, it's 20 villagers here, so we will need a 4th outpost there for villager storage. Let's see, do we see any more research here? Nope, not just yet. He needs one more structure for the increased production speed, which is nice. I just say the only really important one you have to really make sure you get is tier 1. Tier 1 and tier 4 are both nice. Tier 5 is pretty hard to get with 75 structures acquired. You may want to get inside the outpost relatively soon, so not only keep the villagers alive, but also get some extra fire support. Horseman charging way forward. Maganel does go overrun. He's trying to get the other Maganel now. He does use the fence arrow there. Horseman charging way forward. Some of the villagers are getting hit. If he gets inside the garrison, so we'll provide quite a bit of fire support against these archers. He does now. Which I just want to fall back there, but the outposts are firing. But now horsemen and Gilons push forward. He has some reinforcements together up there. Outpost being upgraded to Spring Gold. He may want to cancel this one and get it over here. He'll probably get destroyed before it gets to actually deploy on the field, which does refund it. Now these villagers are going down. He's not been maintaining positive villager numbers. And he has been losing a number of villagers. Trying to go for a battering ram now. See, it does have 3 improved siege engineers. Mongol player does have another Magnet on the field, going for more spearmen and going for a ×2 spearmen as well. Villagers still trying to collect gold. Outposts starting going down. This one has been upgraded to Spring Gold as well. And Magenta just need to evacuate everything there. The villager's trying to evacuate as well. He now has less villagers than his opponent. And more of these villagers are getting killed off. Does get a good hit there. Steppered out is getting hit. More of these villagers being picked off. Ugh. Good hits there. Mangonel can be overran. Taking some big hits there. It is getting repaired on up. More villagers 24. Eyeing another outpost. Mangonel does get a good hit there. Mangonel gets fully repaired once again. And more of the Mongol villagers are getting ripped apart. Does a good hit there. Yeah, down to 46 villagers now. He has killed off 43 villagers. Does have access to Yelm network there, thanks to that one outpost. Oh, got a couple spearmen hitting some of these villagers, which is exactly what needs to sort of get back in this game, but now it's going to be shanked. Oh, wait, are these villagers ladies? Nope, just most of them. Oh, looks like gotta keep being pulled out here, trying to seize up this gold. It does have 2 Mangonels right now. Magenta does have larger force in the field, but lower quality. But for Spearman, Crossbow, Mangonels. On takes some damage there. Does use a speed arrow to help engage the horseman to keep his Mangonels alive. Spearman does get some spear bursts there, but the Mangonels can hit severely hard. One Mangonel does go down. Does take a good number of forces there. One Mangonel does escape. Keep has been built. Moves it back on off. Mangonels do outrange keeps. Another pair of spearmen now being pulled on the field. Also, those 3 more spearmen. I suppose going for more Mangonels. Got a good number of horsemen and a couple desert raiders there. It looks like they're eyeing for just this general region. He's going for a traction trebuchet now. Ring golden placement is firing away. Local doggo may try to grab one of those sticks in their hands. Throw the stick. You now have the siege workshop and the proxy one being redeployed. 2 Mangonels, 1 traction trebuchet. Traction trebuchets do offer a higher attack speed but lower DPS than regular trebuchets. They are also they also are cheaper. Traction trebuchet does cost what? 300, 100, so it costs 400, while the regular trebuchets, well, got these horsemen pretty forward. And looks like the dervish doesn't get forced on back. See a siege workshop. There. Don't see a siege workshop to compare the prices. Ah, there's one. And a regular trebuchet does cost 550. Now, a pair of spring galls not be pulled in the field. It would take 3 shots to one-shot a spring traction trebuchet. It does have 30 range armor, so it does take 6 damage per shot. So 2 will not one-shot it. Ovo here now getting hit. These pastures. Oh, got a decent amount of sheep preserved there. Trying to torch down that wall. Ovo taking some damage. Right now he does have 15 villagers on food. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pastures should be enough. With his economic text, it will take. Each pasture can provide more than 2, but less than 3 villagers worth of food income, worth of sheep. Horsemen and Desert Raider moving around. Springald's trying to push his way forward. Does he keep his traction trebuchets alive? So has 2 Springalds and 2 Mangonels. Another Springald on field. Horseman charging way forward. Do got a Springald in place of here. The villager's course getting inside the town center. He's taking some hits. Let's see his response time. Response time is now. And Desert Raiders have no inherent armor, so they will get ripped apart there. We do now have a defense arrow activated there. And looks like still does not have Whistling Arrow research. Good Mangonel hits there on that formation. Springalds do are engaging Springalds. The Mangonels will fight quite a bit of damage here. Right now, Pink does have a great amount of villager production. She does have secondary town centers on the field himself. And these town centers do build faster thanks to Golden Age Tier 3. Wolf will go down there, trying to torch down more of the walls. So the Mongol player will be permanently behind on village production until he gets out another town center or he kills off more of his opponent's villagers. He is doing a good job engaging. Right now, if you look at this, destroyed value is incredibly high. Probably because he's been using crossbow spearmen, and Spawn's been using horsemen, Giloms, and lancers and desert raiders. High-valued stuff. So Mongol is punching very above his weight. I don't know if the destroyed value is actually correct. Maybe it is. In this case, that doesn't really matter how many villagers it kills off in disparity. If you look at the destroyed value, that can be significantly different. Multiple Springalds going down. Giloms charging way forward. Putting up a crossbows here to support. No upgrades on this keep. Springald golden plates that would not be too important. Rolling oil would actually probably. Crossbows need to getting some hits on the Giloms. Spearman needs to start hitting those horsemen. Good enough, the horsemen are going down to the crossbows. Horsemen having breaking their way through the siege weapons. A couple villagers also being brought forward to shank some units. Good Springald kill there. And Spearman now engaged as well. Takes out the Springalds. The Mongol player has plenty of gold at the moment. Villagers push their way forward, eyeing for an outpost here to get out Yam network. Though these villagers are going to get hit, I don't think they're going to get the outpost up in time. And also not escorting them properly, so he's going to lose another round of villagers there. Does save 4 of the 5. Spearman charging the way forward. Those being retasked the outposts now. We do have a 6 site up here now being decaptured. He's also been maintaining good gold income from. Oh, Link's out of the game. I'm so surprised the Mongol player got back. It was mostly thanks to the steppered out and just good, cost-effective engagements. Either way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.